guys, so today I am going to share with you some poetry by one of my favorite slam poets, and that would be Buddy Wakefield. Now, the book of his that I am reading from is called Live for a Living, and if you like this and want to get the book, it's published by Right Bloody, who I mentioned in a previous video, the Zombie Love Poem video. But Right Bloody is a publishing company that publishes a lot of slam poets and slam poetry. And they have published Buddy Wakefield, I think once or twice. And this is the book of his that I have. And I don't know, I really like this one because it's not just poem. I like it when books of like collections and stuff like this mix it up a little bit, and he has done that by inserting a bunch of journal entries. And from around 2000, I think these are a lot of them from 2005, but the book itself, I think, was published, yeah, the book itself was published in 2007, but anyway. Buddy Wakefield is a poet who I really like because not only does he have a way with words, a way of making thoughts and ideas flow together in a way that really makes sense to me, but also because he's not a poet who writes about a specific subject. And I find that a lot of poets, myself included admittedly, will tend to fixate on a topic that is very central to their lives, like a certain subject of study, or on relationships, or on a specific relationship in their life, or just something very central. But Buddy Wakefield sort of just writes about life. That's the only way I can really think to describe it. But for example, he has one poem which takes place, I would call it the most well-known poem of his, titled Convenience Stores. And unfortunately that one is not in this book, so I will not be reading that one today, but I definitely recommend you guys search it on YouTube because it's very good. It's basically kind of what it sounds like a poem about a guy who walks into a convenience store and has a simple conversation with the woman working there. And again, it's really just based off of a simple conversation, but he draws out all of these details about her and her surroundings and, ideas about, like a story for her that he has created in his mind. And he's done that a lot. He's very good at creating these stories, these vivid characters. Another poem in here, titled Guitar Repair Woman, is written about his mother. And, his mother being a single mother working to raise him, and sort of the stress that she goes through, but then, the fact that they love each other, and I really like that poem. But today, I am going to be sharing a poem with you that is, I think, my favorite in this book, but it is a bit political in nature. So, I'm going to warn you guys about that. It is called My Town. The thing about My Town is that the poem itself has an intro, My Town intro, as well as My Town. So, let me see. I am going to read the intro to the intro because he has a few of the poems have like this, just a little explanation of what space he was in when he wrote it, or, you know, some inspiration behind it. But I'm going to read the intro to the intro, and then I'm going to read the intro, and conveniently, the last stanza of the intro is the first stanza of the poem itself. So I'm just going to completely just make it flow together, or at least try to. Admittedly, I will of course not be as good as Buddy Wakefield himself, considering one, that this is his poem, and two, he's been doing this for years. So, I mean, 2007, so at least, 7 years now? But yeah, so the intro to the intro. The following was written as an introduction to the poem My Town. I didn't know it would be so well received as a performance piece, able to stand on its own. I wrote this intro in September of 2006 so I could banter with the audience, then seamlessly start the actual poem. Now I'm able to use both intro and the poem at shows individually or as a whole. So, and I've seen a few performances of his as well, so I've seen that happen, but it's amazing. He'll talk a little bit about the town that he's performing in, and then a little bit about where he's from, and then sort of transition. And so, my town. My town is cute, like a bumper sticker, like when Christians sport Power of Pride bumper stickers. What is it you don't understand about pride being a deadly sin? My town is cute like God Bless America bumper stickers. Judging by our excessive luxuries, those stickers really work. Now if we can just get God to bless the whole world. Alex Olson's bumper sticker reads, I love my country. I just think we should start seeing other people. But my town doesn't see other people. We're just too cute. Like the difference between what we say and what we do, like the fact that violence in any form is sanctioned by the government as criminal or insane unless they're the ones who commit it. My town is cute like people who still shop at Walmart and claim to be patriotic. Stop it. My town is cute in the way we worry about the gays fucking up our family values and the sanctity of marriage, yet we still let our children watch television shows like White Swap, The Bachelor, Who Wants to Marry a Millionaire, American Idolatry, and Fox News. My town is so cute that, check this out, once, 6 years ago, there were some brown people, boogity boogity, that attacked 2 of our tallest buildings and killed a shitload of our innocent citizens, kind of like we did in Guatemala, Nicaragua, Panama, El Salvador, Tanzania, Mozambique, Vietnam, Afghanistan, Hiroshima, Philippines, Kosovo, Bolivia, Angola, Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Dresden, Dominican Republic, Cuba, Haiti, Indonesia, East Timor, Cambodia, Iraq. What the fuck are we doing with Israel? And my cute town pretends we never saw it or had it coming, so in a perpetual attempt to save cute face, we've waged a war on terror about as effective as the war on drugs. My town is cute when we wage these wars in the name of God. As many as 20% of the polar bears on the northern ice cap are hermaphrodites due to PCBs being dumped into the ocean. You won't hear about that shit on the news because it's too cute, like a wolf giving birth through its penile canal. True. My town is cute, like a 300-pound tumor manifesting hair and teeth inside of it, grown from the body of a 210-pound agoraphobic woman, cute like competitive poetry, the history of Scientology, plastic surgery, and refined sugars, cute like a man swallowing an 8-ball of cocaine, then jumping from a 5-story building to escape the police, getting up and running away from it all. Yo, this is a true story. The first time my town saw the sky, it sucker punched us in the throat, left us breathless. said, "I'm gonna keep you awake some nights without touching you. You'll make it up the pain you always do." Now my town only buys drowsy Formula Sky, otherwise it gets too big, the sky, like when we were 3 before we realized. We have balls. The sky does not. Therefore, we have bigger balls than sky. Please do not talk to us about being teabagged by upside-down hot air balloons. Where rational conversation and big pictures are concerned, we have no time for getting wrapped up. We are not little presents for your sky. We are just right. Far right. And cute, like 3-year-olds, like the book about bunny suicides. Cute like Old Yeller just before he got shot in the rabies. A good actor, that dog. My town was born way off the mark. Sometimes we see it coming, the mark, so we shoot it with spit wads or precision-guided phallic symbols. Every time there is talk of war, people give me reasons why their town will be bombed first. It's a souped-up sense of self-importance, bucko. Everyone knows my town will be bombed first, because once we planned the construction of a nuclear power plant right here in the same field where our military children now carry out covert orders to keep the word dumb alive. Christianity has had a hard time working here. Makes us believe that even when we are alone, someone is watching us and judging us. Now we're all narcissists. We have a habit of giving other people's gifts to ourselves, but at least our children still get their confidence booster shots, while our fathers perform voice reduction surgery to keep our pleas for help mime-sized, while our mothers are bending infinity in half so that our families can continue to talk in circles, while we all burn our tongues when we drink hot cocoa for the same reason everybody here wants to hug the ocean, because it's just so much. My town knows that there is something so big inside all of us, we just have to suck just to distract you from being directly overwhelmed by our real power, the kind of power that makes you smile. Everybody knows that smiling is for little girls, the gays, and certain kinds of fish who are smiling by accident. The shortcuts many towns have taken have saved us so little time, gotten us so far ahead of ourselves we've actually fallen behind. Would have been better off learning to herd turtles into bomb shelters on a moment's notice, giggling at the fact that we will all now die, and it'll have happened so fast, we will have never have been anything but really cute, like our 3-year-olds who use folding chairs to beat lambs within inches of their lives. My town is inches tall. It's why the sky looks down on us, wants to tell us something, like, grow up, or reach up, or look up and watch me winking. I'm trying to talk to you. The Earth is traveling at 66,641 miles per hour around the sun. It simultaneously rotates on itself at over 1,000 miles per hour. My town? Yeah, it's having some trouble sleeping. So, that was my town. Pretty heavy a poem, but again, one of my favorites. It is quite a bit long, otherwise I would have seen if I can do another poem from this book, but I am not sure we will have enough time for another one, considering that my phone is very low on battery right now. So I think I will leave it at that for today. Again, Buddy Wakefield, live for a living. Write bloody if you want it. On the back of the book, instead of a bunch of reviews, it says, "I feel like this is pretty good, B. Wakefield." Yeah, I feel like this is pretty good too. Anyway, I will see you guys next time then.